What I got, you can't buy. It resides between my eyes. Walked through the fire, came out better on the other side. See, life's like a beach if you find the sailing right now. I'm feeling like 100 grand.
You are listening to Inspired Insider with your host, Dr. Jeremy Weisz.
Dr. Jeremy Weisz here. I am the founder and host of InspiredInsider.com, where I talk with inspirational entrepreneurs and leaders. Today is no different. And this is a special episode. I am actually interviewing founders and CEOs live at the Sweets and Snacks Show. And so check it out. We have some amazing companies featured. Check this episode out. And before I get to that, this episode is brought to you by Rise 25. At Rise 25, we help businesses give to and connect to their dream 100 relationships. How do we do that? We help you run your podcast. We are an easy button for an organization or business to launch and run your podcast. I've been podcasting for over a decade now. You know, for me, the number one thing in my life is relationships. I'm always looking at ways to give to my best relationships. And I found no better way to do that than to profile the people and the companies I most admire, feature them on my podcast, and shout from the rooftops what they're working on and what they're doing. So if you've thought about starting a podcast, you should. If you have questions, you can go to rise25.com or email us support@rise25.com to learn more. Now, check out today's episode. Live from the Sweet and Snack Show. Jeremy Weisz here. We're live at the Sweets and Snack Show. I'm here with Lucky Naturals and Tiffany. And Tiffany, talk about the company and why you started this.
Well, we're actually a skincare brand, and we developed a sea salt gargle over COVID that helped with sore throats, and then from there we got into lozenges. And so functional lozenges became very important because we wanted to add sea salt into our lozenges, but we're also adding herbs, botanicals. We've got lavender, we've got ashwagandha, valerian root, California poppy, anything that can help your mood. So we have different lozenges for different moods.
So I love this because especially during COVID, everyone has sore throats and colds and viruses. We're getting back to society. We haven't been around people and we're starting to get it. And I was just in the aisle at Walgreens looking for my kids. She wanted Ludens. I'm like, I want something natural that's like better and actually is going to work, not just coat the throat. So talk about some of the flavors that you have. I'm holding here a chamomile tea blend, lavender and hibiscus. What are some of the flavors that are popular?
So we blend with different teas, then they're full of antioxidants. So our lavender and chamomile is very popular because the chamomile soothes, but the lavender also calms. Then we have a lemon lime, which is blended with the sea salt. And that's really good because it's all natural. We don't use any propylene glycol in any of the flavors, so it's natural flavors. For energy, we've got a green tea, apple matcha, so the apple's gonna be very crisp and energizing and kind of really wake you up. And then a new flavor for us is champagne made with rose hips, which is very exciting because champagne is such a very popular flavor right now, which everybody loves. And also a rose and elderflower because elderflower is very good for you.
So what made you start this company?
Well, Lucky is the Hawaiian word for lucky, L-U-C-K-Y, and I spend a lot of time in Hawaii, and we wanted to harness the Hawaiian sea salt and what it does for the body. So not only is it great for your skin, but it's also great for your throat, and it's just very hydrating. So we wanted to, harness the Hawaiian botanicals.
Very cool. And so the packaging's beautiful. What was the first iteration like? Because usually the first one is not always as beautiful as what is now.
I had a pretty good idea of what I wanted the packaging to look like, and we're all about color and the way you react to it when you see it on the shelf. So we wanted it to be very colorful and it affects your mood. So the first iteration was very similar. We just made a few tweaks here and there, but everybody loves our packaging. We get really good reaction to the colors.
So where can people learn more? Where should they go, in store or on the website? Where should they go to learn more?
Go to our website, which is luckynaturals.com, and we're also available on Amazon, and we're available in some select Whole Foods in California.
What are your favorite flavors?
Oh, definitely the lavender, for sure. I love lavender because it calms me. I took one on the airplane coming over here and I was just like super calm and chill.
It's a must for the airplane.
Yes,
Totally.
yes, definitely.
Well, thank you. Check it out, Lucky Naturals, live from the Sweet and Snack Show.
What I got, you can't buy. It resides between my eyes. Walked through the fire, came out better on the other side. See, life's like a beach if you find the sand. And right now, I'm feeling like 100 grand.